I'm going to show you how to use our snowman mould. This is a mould from a series of 4. Put corn flour into the mould first of all. Turn over and tap out so you haven't got too much, still a bit much there, okay. Then I've got some sugar paste. This is Davies sugar paste. And I'm just going to start to press that into the mould. I've just made this sort of shape to make it easy to put into the mould. So press in firmly. If you haven't got our sugar paste, you can use modelling paste instead. So I'm pressing it in, keeping it level with the back of the mould and not going over the edges anywhere. When you get to the bottom here, you can turn it and push into each foot. I have weighed the paste first, so I get exactly the right amount. The weights are on the instruction sheets you get with the mould, so you know the exact amount to put in. Okay, so just make sure it's clean around the edges now. It's level with the back, so that's ready to come out. It will come out very easily. Now with this one, because it's long at the bottom here, I tend to pull the mould back from that edge. Okay, it should come out that easy. If it doesn't come out that easily, it's probably because your paste isn't quite right. So now I'm going to start to colour the snowman. I've got some powder colours. Just going to rub some pink into the brush. Make sure there's no loose powder on the brush, and then brush it onto his cheeks. Just build the colour up gradually. Now I've got some white pearl lustre, and I just brush that all over the snowman, but avoiding the hat and scarf. Onto his face, and just up there. Okay. So now I'm going to paint his eyes. I'm going to use alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. It paints really well and it dries very quickly. If you haven't got this, you can use gin or vodka. Water is fine, but it just takes longer to dry. This will dry almost instantly. So just paint the eyes in. And then I'm going to paint his nose, his little carrot nose. If you wanted to, you could remove the carrot nose and replace it with a little ball of black paste, so it's like a lump of coal. And then some silver for his buttons. You can do silver or black, whatever you want. You can also, if you want to, paint his feet. If you paint them grey, silver or black, it looks like he's got little boots on. And then finally, whatever colour you want for his hat and scarf. So with the colour, I'm using the flat dusting brush. And then if you lay it on its side, as you brush the colour on, it catches the top, all the raised pattern of his hat and then his scarf. These would look really good if you do a few of them with all different colour hats and scarves to put around the side of your cake. Just all like a big chain of snowmen. Okay, then to finish off, you just want a little bit of white. I've just got some water here. And I'm just going to paint the dot of white into his eye. Just a little highlight. So that's the snowman. Now with the snowman, you do get a little penguin as well, and these little snowflakes here. So with the snowflake, you can just brush with some pearl lustre. They're either snowflakes or stars. They can adapt to either. Okay, so just a little ball of white paste again. It's just easier to turn the mould round as you push it in, and then just clean up the edges, bend it over and just flex the mould for it to come out. I'll just brush it with the lustre again. So they're great if you make a few of them, all different sizes, and just put them all over your cake. And then I won't do the other two, I'm going to go straight onto this little penguin here. The other two are exactly the same, just a little bit bigger. So a small piece of white paste. And just press that into the mould. Very firmly to make sure it goes in deep and you get all the detail. So he's ready to come out. I'm just pulling the corner back. Oh dear. Right, he's okay. So now just start to dust and colour him. So first of all I'll do his beak and feet. So again, a little bit of alcohol into the lid. I always mix in the lid because then when it dries you can just reuse the powder. Again, some orange onto his beak, and then we've got some red for his scarf. Rub the powder really well into your brush on kitchen paper so there's no loose powder, because once it's gone on, it won't come off, so be very careful. And then the black, again, rub that really well into the paper, because obviously black is very messy if it goes wrong. And then just colour around his tummy, his chest and his wings. They can be painted if you want to paint the figures. If you want darker colour, they can be painted. Around his head, and always make sure you dust around the sides as well, don't miss out the sides. It's annoying when you put them on your cake and there's a white line around the edge. Okay, and then we just want a tiny bit of pink to his cheeks. I don't know if penguins have pink cheeks, but... And then a little touch of lustre just across him there. Onto his chest and tummy, and then just paint in his eyes. So a touch of alcohol with the black powder, and paint his eyes. You can paint in the whole eye there, or just paint a little small dot, it's up to you. You can even give them little eyelashes if you want. And then a tiny, tiny touch of white, again into his eye. With either white mixed with the alcohol or water. There's a little cute penguin. The other thing you can do is just finish him off if you want to. He's got little tufts, little feathers here at the top. If you snip them with scissors, that looks quite cute. So that's, like I say, from a range of 4 Christmas moulds. And this is the other, these are the others as well.